Okay, so what we have here is a 2005 Chrysler Town Country. I'm going to try to show you guys how I changed the blower motor. So don't laugh about my mess. If you want to laugh, that's fine. Don't laugh about my tools. I'm just here to help you guys make a better video. Rock on with your bad selves. But yeah, I got a pair of scissors. Box cutter, razor knife, whatever you want to call it, 8mm nut driver, 8mm deep socket, a couple small regular 8mm sockets, 1/4-inch ratchet, and an 8mm open wrench. So first thing you want to do, basically take out your glove box. I got a bunch of crap in my glove box, so I'm sure you probably have a bunch of crap in your glove box too, but you basically pull these tabs on the side here. Try not to dump all your crap out. These clips pop off here. I'm going to pause it and pop these off. So I got these popped off. Glove box is removed. We'll set that off to the side. It's at this point I want to tell you that I'm not responsible. Yada yada yada. You blow your car up, you pop your airbag, you forget to disconnect your battery. It's all your responsibility. But you basically have this plug here goes to the blower motor. There's also the actuator down here. You have a few screws holding on to this thing. I know the lighting really sucks, but they're 8mm screws. There's one there. You got one up in here, right here. You got one here, right here. So you got those screws there. There's one real pain in the ass screw back behind there. I'll show you how I got that in a second. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these 8mm right here. Get my nut driver on. Obviously you can grab this one with a nut driver. You can grab this one with a nut driver. Right here, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry if I'm not holding the camera steady enough. And then this guy here, you can't get with a nut driver, so you got to get on it with a with your 1/4-inch ratchet and socket. All right, so I'm gonna take those out, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I got those out, and then I decided that the next thing I was gonna do was to take out the ones holding the actuator in. So we'll get these guys out here. I was able to get the back one pretty easy as well with just a 1/4-inch drive and the 8mm. So we'll go ahead and take the actuator, find a safe place to probably hang this up in here somewhere. Alright, so I chose to just set the actuator off to the side up there to keep it out from underneath here. This particular plug here goes to the motor. Disconnect that now. You just kind of pinch it, squeeze it, pull it down, comes right out. Okay, so this is where the fun part begins, trying to get that back screw back there. So what I did is pop this off here on the side panel. It should just pull straight out. And then pull the, sorry about the focus there, and then just pull the carpet back and expose the insulation. And then what I did is I took my razor knife here and I just decided to slice a line clean across on the insulation so I could take out a pretty decent chunk of insulation, which gives you better access because that particular screw is so far up in here behind that you really got to clean out a lot of the insulation. Once you get that chunk out there, I elected to take my pair of scissors and basically get up in behind and scrape out and dig out until you can get access to that rear 8mm. Once you get access to that rear 8mm so you can feel it, I was able to actually see it if I shoved my head underneath there, and there's no way to really hold the camera and try to see it. It wouldn't be really bright enough, but I was able to get it with a deep socket and 1/4-inch drive. A lot of people say you have to have special you know, flexible extension and stuff like that. I'll try to see if I can't maneuver the camera to show you how I was able to get on it with just the standard 1/4 inch and the deep socket. If you don't have a deep socket, maybe you can get you know, various extensions and stuff like that to be able to try to get on it to equal the same length of the deep socket. So you should be able to get it either way. This is kind of like a weird angle here, but fix my focus here. You can kind of see like where the 1/4 inch is, and I was able to get on it and turn it with the 1/4 inch once the insulation was all out of the way. So just make sure you got a good ratchet that actually clicks, and otherwise you got to get up in there, which is easier when you have two hands to just try to hold it while you turn it, or once it's loose enough you can just turn it with your finger. But that's how to get that back one out.